Uncle Gramma story time. Episode whatever the fuck it is. Thanks for being
That was probably a high five.
here. Hey, I like the handshake better. More grip.
I'm old and formal.
I can see it.
Got Big James. And everybody, Luc Hart.
Hi.
Hi, guys.
The Kid Street. High fives.
Came to get
Thank you
our
for Kid
dose
Street.
of vitamin G here.
I love it.
Grandma.
Well,
Gary.
There's two
That-
G's.
that's it. And with gifts, in case you are wondering what to listen
Yeah.
to before you're going to crush your day. And dust.
well, we have some new developments with James here.
Tell me more, Uncle Gramma.
Well,
We
James.
didn't even do our traditional intro. Do you want to do a traditional intro?
Well, I brought up an old AI video or picture. This is an old one.
It's a little bit creepy.
And it's, alligators, grandma smoking in a swamp playing drums.
He keeps it
That's actually really
It
fucking
took
fun.
that much swamp water to make that image.
But you couldn't bust out a fucking new one for this week?
I kind of
James
wanted to more.
knows,
Slack
James
it a little bit.
knows.
I wanted to focus more on your stuff.
Oh, I see.
The imagery is
Turn the tables.
a little bit, well.
Welcome,
I
Uncle
only
Gramma
have the-
Story Time. He's Uncle Gramma.
Instagram stuff.
We're doing stuff right now. He's talking about his Terminator that he keeps locked up in his basement. And he throws words at it, then it throws pictures out, then we try to guess what it is. But he didn't think highly enough of this panel today, this esteemed panel today, to bring in a fresh AI picture.
Well, I have a whole bunch of videos and pictures, but again, like Luke said, it probably took.
That much water.
It was a good swamp water joke, for sure.
But we're just kind of gonna start right off, especially as soon as you brought up Endos. There's the new project.
Yeah.
Explain. I could go through and give you the whole.
Well,
This is the
let's-
history of James,
You're supposed to save the selfies for after.
but I wanted
clarify.
you to just introduce it yourself.
Well, the new project is called Soothsayer, and it's a solo project. And it's funny you mentioned Skynet because I use Skynet heavily to do this project.
Nice.
Yeah,
it's
I
a
just
very-
got his Instagram up there. You probably
there you
can't
go.
see
There's
it.
an Instagram, a YouTube, a TikTok, all that stuff. But so this project is basically me coming out of the closet spiritually and talking about some of the very strange, very mystical experiences I've had over the last 4 years. And it's terrifying to talk about it publicly
Yeah.
because it's been my experience. Some people just think you're crazy.
Mhm.
And I'm not, as it turns out. But
See, before we get into this,
Yeah.
Gary's had a rule that we're breaking all the rules today
oh yeah,
because we've had a rule since we got in here, is no dicks, no assholes, and no politics, no religion.
yeah,
Now this is where I'm going to get into this. We're going to break some rules here
Yeah.
because we will be talking about religion. But from my perspective, just from seeing this right now, it's more talking about spirituality rather than.
well, that's what religion's supposed to be.
There we go. So I'm not saying that, it's going to be taboo, but we're willing to fucking talk about it here,
Well, I
man.
appreciate that.
I
appreciate
want to hear.
Yeah.
I want to hear the stories.
So, I mean, the long story short here, to summarize, give you the Coles notes, is that about 4 years ago, January 2022, I had a very abrupt spiritual awakening. Sitting in my office, I said something out loud about needing help, and ever since then, it's been one mystical experience after another. It started with I got hit with a vision, man, of images that I can't explain, and that led me down a path of having literally daily mystical experiences and spiritual gifts turning on. That to go from atheist to knowing without any shadow of a doubt, like faith is not even a factor in this. Like I just know that God exists. And I remembered who I am on a larger scale beyond this human vessel and
Right.
how all of this works. It all just came flooding back to me, and it was terrifying and beautiful and healing, but then terrifying again.
Yeah.
And then since then, there was some rough bit in the beginning there, but since then it's been intense, but again, beautiful. And I mean, to this day, I'm literally having mystical experiences every day.
Cool.
And I'll share. I got one of them on video.
Okay.
That I sent you some videos. We can
Yep.
watch that in a little bit here. But it's been really intense. And so talking about it publicly is not something I've ever done. I've never, because even just sharing it with some of my loved ones, it's a very small number of people who know that this has been going on in my life. And some of my loved ones still don't think I'm quite well. You know what I mean? They think that maybe there's something wrong with me. And that this is all in my head. But I was compelled to do this and speak publicly about it, and in a way that I know how to do, which is through music and through heavy music. And so I felt compelled to create this project and speak about, tell the story a little bit, and to live authentically and openly. For the first time in like 4 years, I'm just like, I'm doing it now. I'm just doing this thing.
That when you posted the stuff, and I listened to it, and I saw the video, the first video, and then just yesterday you sent me the whole album.
That's right.
And I listened through it, and I was like, this is my friend James. That's what I heard. I heard you talking. And the other thing is, when listening to you do like metal vocals, heavy fucking vocals, I don't know how it's just you, but I can hear what you say. There's a lot of vocalists where it's just like, it's just happening. I don't know what the words are.
Something's coming out.
There's something about how you articulate things. It's like I can hear every single syllable. I think actually you and the dude from Cattle Decapitation. I don't know. That guy's got a really articulate voice.
Or Cannibal Corpse is the best at like actually sticking the consonants.
Yeah, our R's and T's and constants and everything just kind of comes through.
The first singer, I can't remember his name, but that's why they never let him back in. They're just like, no, we got corpse crying.
Yeah.
Chris
Barnes is like, you remember when?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. It sounded like your backup vocal in the studio that time.
I've been of the opinion that why bother writing lyrics if you can't understand what you're saying?
Yes.
Right. So like, if I'm
What are
got
you
something
trying to get
say,
accomplished? Yeah.
I want it to be heard. It's the same. Like people always compliment me on my handwriting because it's very neat and tidy.
Really?
It's like, why write something if the whole point of writing something is so that it can be read?
Yeah.
Right. Either by me or someone else. You know what I mean? So like, why not make it neat and tidy?
Yeah.
So I take the same approach to my vocals. Like, I want it to be I want to be understood, but I also still want to be brutal as fuck.
Right.
You know.
You
So I try to do both.
I just actually just started listening to the lyrics of songs 2 years ago. I've been in music my whole
Spoken
life.
like a real guitar
It's-
player.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's what every other musician says.
Yeah.
They go just like, if it's a
Of
guitar player, it's
course,
just
yeah.
like, yeah. All right. Make it fit the thing.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. Good. Whatever you're talking about, I don't give a shit.
Actually always said that. It's like lyrics and the words are the last things that I pay attention to in a song. But it was literally the exact opposite listening to those tracks. It was like, that's the only thing I hear. And like, there was one, I think it was the Archangel track.
Yeah.
That was musically, that one was the one that I was like, hey,
Yes.
that one got me. I loved it.
Thank you.
But like, and it's fucking powerful. Like there's shit that you're saying in there.
But there's some stuff in there to be clear that you probably don't understand because it's not
No.
English.
No, I could tell.
There's some Latin in there, and then there's some other.
I could tell. And some of those, how they come off,
Yeah.
and how it just made it that much more like brutal. It was
Yeah.
like,
Use
holy
Duolingo
shit.
for that?
No.
No, it's very, very impressive just to hear all of it. I'm excited that you have a new project.
Thank you.
And I'm really, really happy that you are open enough to do this.
Yes.
Because like we've talked about, it is different when you have something that you want to say, but you don't know how to say it to everybody. You hope everyone's gonna receive it the way,
Yeah.
but like this isn't something that anybody should be able to understand about
Yeah.
you.
Yeah.
It's just you.
Yeah.
Like that's what I love about it. It's like, yeah, it doesn't matter what other people are thinking here. This is what I'm feeling.
Yeah.
Feeling.
It's just
Like-
about sharing this experience because
Yes.
honestly, like going through this has been life altering, and I mean I can't understate it, and I can't overstate it, I should say, but other people are going through this,
Yeah.
and so to speak about it and be open about it and just be authentic about it is important. Like, and I told my wife, like, even if it helps one person realize that they're not crazy, then that's the point. And I had my first one, or a close friend of mine, a fellow musician, reached out to me and started asking me about this experience after the first couple of videos that I put out. And so I had a very important conversation with him, and it was super emotional. Like Brooke was like, "That's it. It's working. It's the one. That's the one guy." So it was all worth it because one guy got something out of it. You know?
Yeah.
And I mean, maybe some more people will as we continue. There's 8 songs, and it sort of tells the story. You know what I mean?
I love it. And the imagery and everything too is a part of it. Like you can see, you've put time into this. You put thought into this. This isn't just a fly by night. I'm putting out demos type of thing. This is a new thing.
Yeah.
I love it. It's great. And it's
Thanks,
you.
man.
It's very much you. It's the same guy that I met 20 years ago. Like,
yes, but also
not really.
also
We're all
not.
grown up here.
Yeah.
Like we were talking about this earlier, just about like going to bed early. We're all getting old.
Yes.
But like I think there's something about when we see each other, I still just think we're fucking 20 years old. And we're gonna go out and rage until 3 a.m. after this, right?
Well, I don't know about 3 a.m. But yeah.
It's like you're gonna be like about like 10:15. Somebody's gonna be like, my knee hurts.
Yeah.
We'll be like, well, guys, I gotta call it. I got a big day.
Nice back.
But it'll be fun for about
Just stretch and
But
fart.
I was talking to the guitar player in Lavago, Graham, obviously, and last night, and I was just saying that
Need 1 second for our surprise guest.
Surprise guest.
no, increíble.
Oh, fucking rights.
No.
I didn't.
Es mi hermano.
Here.
I didn't tell anybody that this individual was coming.
Hold on. This is.
What is the thought? First time we meet in a long time would be on YouTube. I'm a YouTube star.
You are a YouTube
star.
Ese es el hombre.
Come on,
You guys go and I'll just ride the level. Let's do it. Get in there.
come on in here.
Welcome. Welcome to the house.
Sorry, I was just in the neighborhood.
Oh, you fuck.
I was getting groceries
Son
for
of
the
a
kids.
Bitch.
I was getting pizza night, had
Yo,
home for us.
pizza night at home with the children?
And yeah, I thought I'd just pop in. Haven't seen you in a while, brother.
How you
Dude,
doing?
this is
I
unreal.
forgot about your spread.
Yeah, oh yeah.
You take up a lot of.
Wingspan too, right? Yeah,
He's what you call a Saskatchewan spider monkey.
pretty much.
You know what? This motherfucker,
Yeah.
like turned in from the weirdest looking like monster movie figure. Like it was just. Remember, you used to do stuff like suck in your stomach at like the pools in like the States to freak out all the black kids in the pool and shit like that. Like,
Well, I still got the ribs.
yeah.
I can show
But
the ribs.
I said this is what I used to view you as, but now he's just a fucking handsome, tall man. It's annoying.
Classically handsome. So we should provide context to people who don't know who's who here.
Yeah.
So this is Niels, who used to sing in Sparky with Gramma. And this is Luc Hart,
Hi.
who nobody knows or cares about.
Yeah, that's true.
Luc Hart is the guitar player from Planet Eater, which is just a tremendous band out of Regina.
First of all, let me just say, to force my way through a giant tundra blizzard, right? Only to be dressed down and fucking ridiculed by this fucking second to last boss in a video game. That he said I was gonna make this all about me. And I don't know why you would get that idea at all.
Well, Grandma gave me the call this week and super excited.
Good, yes.
But I didn't want to take it away from you guys.
Oh,
'Cause That's
no.
how much I respect you guys and love you guys. But at the same time, I was really excited. Like I was just excited all week, all day.
This is like I'm sorry, this is like the smiliest shit you get because like when you're talking about like how you just act like you're 20, because I swear to God you could have like actually hung out with a guy maybe 8 times in your entire life and known him for 20 years. But if it's like music dudes, you just like right away you're like, yeah, remember.
Not just any music dudes though.
No,
man,
that's true.
We've all met a lot of musicians, man, but there's some that stick around. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like there's not a lot of people I would drive 7 hours to come and talk to you on a microphone with. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like I would do it any day of the week here. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And
So
I'm
it's-
eternally grateful. So like we're all eternally grateful.
I'm okay.
I-
Or unless you got H2O in a bottle.
I don't have I got pop galore. We got tequila smash prickly pears.
No one's healthy around here, Niels.
You're right. Actually, you know what?
What are you talking about?
I
This
did-
is a low sugar.
You know what?
Just a glass of water.
You know what? I didn't know when I was gonna get the text because there was a bit of a time frame when I was gonna
I was trying
shoot
to-
in. So I was like, I gotta go take a piss. Should I go take a piss? I go to the rabbit hole. I go take a piss in there, and then I drank more water and stuff.
Did you
and
get
then
free water?
I got no. And then I went over to the Max. And I was like, oh fuck, I gotta take a piss, but he might call me, and I don't want to ruin the show. I don't want to ruin your show, right? Because it's a really good show. So then I came in, and I have to piss so bad. So the thought of fucking water, I might pee somewhere, and then I didn't know where to go because I haven't been here.
So you still haven't peed?
I haven't peed. But I'm holding the motherfucker in.
Oh, man.
That's how much I want to be here with you guys. Because I want to hold it in.
I love all three of you very much, but I still had a pregame pee-pee.
But like, I'm like when
I have
you
a
when you
prostate
have
the
to-
size of a grapefruit. I'm 44 years old. I need to keep it on the real here.
when you have to pee, your mind is all like foggy, and then Graham's like telling me, "Thank you so much." Graham's telling me like, "Come to the back gate." There's a three-legged dog. I'm like counting how many legs. I'm trying to move the dog to count the legs. If there's 3 or 4, if there's 4, I'm
Maggie.
fucked. I'm going to someone
wrong
else's
guy.
house. So, anyways, I am just gonna
Now
fuck
he's
it.
drinking another
Look at
full
me.
cup of water.
First, I found a dog with 5 legs and realized that wasn't a leg. Then I found Maggie with just 3 legs.
damn it.
I knew I was in the right place.
Oh, the things
But
we'll
yeah.
go through to get here.
But yeah, no, going back to what you guys are saying though, and I'm on a serious note. Let's say I haven't seen you guys since post West Nile, pre-COVID, and
Post-West Niels.
yeah, and I come back,
Yeah.
being with the room with you guys. It's like we don't miss a beat.
No time has passed.
Uncle Gramma a little bit.
Yeah.
He's a drummer.
We all we got it. We
No need to explain.
God damn it.
But yeah, no, I love you guys. It's,
Oh.
We love you too. Thank you for showing
love
up.
being around you guys.
This is tremendous.
I
I'm missing Gary. We need to find it. Sit him on
Gary?
somebody's lap here.
Hey, it's all good, boys. This is fucking magic. You guys are like more of the biggest motherfuckers. You come out here, it's like you said, little kids reminiscing.
It's so cool to actually see us on this show, this set.
Yeah, it's cool.
Because, like, I only see it when it's on my phone when I'm taking a shit in the morning, right?
Yeah,
And so it's cool. Like,
you're here.
I'm here.
Soon you'll be able to watch yourself while you're taking a shit.
I'm tomorrow morning or whenever you shoot or
Yeah.
put this out.
yeah, it'll be Monday morning probably.
I will Monday morning. I will schedule that into my YouTube
Good. Yes.
morning shit.
As one should. As one should.
So I tried to keep it under wraps that he was coming.
You did
because
successfully. I was fully surprised.
It's very. Because again, I was thinking, it's like, what if I told him that he was going to be here too? Then everyone wouldn't have gotten the sneaky Spider-Man entrance.
Well, this was the way to
'cause
go.
When the door opened, I was like, oh, it's probably just somebody else trying to be quiet, not disturbing. Good, I couldn't quite see you.
I was a little bit choked that you kind of saw me because I was like, I'd never been here, and I was gonna see, can I get a quick piss in here, sneak in, but you caught me. So yeah, carry on. Sorry.
No. Well, he busted you. He said we have a secret guest. If he didn't say anything, I wouldn't have looked.
Fair
All
enough.
of a sudden, I just see, like you always are, some sort of fucking shadowy
Gangly,
figure
yes.
at the door with the light to your back.
That's right.
Just like, is this terrible news or is this great news?
Well, I thought it would, it just as the joke, being that there's been a spiritual awakening, as we were just talking about. Well, I figured I'd bring in my own personal Jesus Christ, Niels, because he kind of looks like Jesus.
He's everyone's savior.
Wash my feet later, but yeah.
Yeah.
But I just thought it was going to be one of the first times that we can all kind of connect, and then this is going to build bigger than this, because like we all
This
need
is sort
to,
of what this show is supposed to be, right?
yeah. And I'd love to have 5 more people here.
Yeah.
Like
There would be too much crossover.
Yeah, you can't do it.
We tried it once.
tough.
Yeah, that was the worst podcast ever.
Somewhere out in the digital ether, there is a podcast with a bunch of us in a hotel room in Drumheller.
Yeah,
And
no-go
it's
stories.
just white noise. Just because it's just a bunch of big personalities all talking over each other and paying each other compliments over and over again.
Yeah.
You know, that's all it was for like 3 hours.
No. We forgot. The cab driver that dropped us off there fucking came back to tell jokes and he bombed like crazy. Because like he had all these like shitty old like 1920s zingers, right? Like one-liners. And he comes back and he can't fucking do it. And I was like, I'm trying to set you up, you piece of shit. I paid for you to come here, you know? And it's so
I
then,
completely forgot about that.
the worst part was I gave Donnie a microphone, and I specifically said I didn't want any of them in the room. I wanted to keep it simple, right? So
Right.
like another 5 people would be terrible, right?
Yeah.
Because I said to James, I was like, okay, I'll try and keep this under wraps, but they're in the room, right? And I go, so just watch the crosstalk, and then he just holds a microphone and just talks over people. Goes, watch the crosstalk. Like every time someone else is only talking, this one person just goes, let's watch the crosstalk.
We'll take it out and post. Oh yeah, so we don't post anything. Like Gary and I have kind of gotten ourselves into a system where we do the thing, and then it just puts an intro on it, and then we put it on the internet.
Good, yeah,
We
good.
don't do anything after this, so whatever it is.
Keep it raw.
Hey, and if you said something that you don't want on the internet,
Too bad.
too bad for you. You fucked it up.
Yeah.
But
Oh shit, we're playing by
done,
those
bud.
rules.
so before you got in here, Niels,
No editing.
James is explaining the new album. Have you
Oh.
heard anything about the new album?
And I really interrupted. I'm all ears.
It's okay.
No, I'm more than just all ears. I'm pretty excited. That's fucking unreal.
So I got to hear it. Unfortunately, you haven't. I don't know. Have you heard it? Have you been online to check
I
any of
haven't
it out?
heard it. I haven't heard it all.
Okay, so maybe you should reiterate to Niels.
Well, I'll tell the whole story again. It'll be
Yeah.
You don't have to tell the
He
whole
can
story
watch it
again.
on the shit.
I'll watch it. I'll rewind it. Watch
Yeah.
it. Listen to the music.
Yeah.
I
Okay.
mean, that's
long story short is that I'm a
incredible.
spiritual weirdo now, and I make spiritual weirdo music based on my spiritual weirdo experiences. Yeah.
okay.
I just want to tell you something.
Please
And
lay it on me, brother.
I
I
promise.
can't wait to see where this is going.
I promise it's half positive.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Okay. So
Lay it on me.
so when you said that you were in a spot and you asked for help and then saw something,
Yeah.
right? Okay. So I have a similar experience when I was just trying to rethink my life a little bit, and I went out and hid at the cabin during the winter.
Yep.
And I said, I just said, okay, come on. Like, I'm sorry, you don't owe me anything, whoever, whatever the fuck, right?
Yeah.
And I just go, if you want, you give me some help, that'd be cool. And then I looked over and I saw my dad's messy tool drawer.
Yes.
And then I was just like, he's never going to get around to that. He's too busy, And then I just instantly said, oh, the reward is in the gift to somebody else, like to
The active service.
yeah, exactly. And then the other thing is, now we're gonna go with the negative. A few of my friends were walking on our way to a bar after a sporting event, and I saw a nice single mom carrying a paper bag of groceries up to her property, and she was on the driveway, and it was angled down. And I said, God, I will be your sword if you make that bag tear from the bottom and fall all over the driveway. And it did on the spot. I said it out loud. My friends were like, "You're a piece of shit."
You are a horrible person.
There's two sides to that coin.
If you wanted some proof,
But here's the thing: the real you is the version that when you were in a rough spot,
Yeah.
you felt compelled
Yeah.
by something inside you
Yeah.
to do an act of service for someone else.
Yeah.
It had nothing to do with you at all whatsoever. That is the real version of you, and that's why you're sitting here right now. That's the guy I'm friends with. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
you
but you're
you make those jokes in jest. You know what I mean? Like I know that you know what I mean. But like, let's be honest. We all know that's not the real you. Because I also know you probably would have been like, the first person to walk over there and help her pick all that shit up.
Oh, I didn't help. I was right at the end of the driveway. I didn't help. I laughed aloud hysterically. That's the person you're also friends with.
Absolutely. But I mean, there's something to this though.
Yes.
It's funny that you brought up the story because I wanted to bring up that very story about you doing that act of service today, because it's something that people feel compelled to do in dark times in their life, right? Like I know that Gary himself, who owns this beautiful studio that we're sitting in, you know, was in a rough time in his life when he decided to create this, right? And this whole very studio and everything about it, and his channel and his network is designed as an act of service to others, right?
It's our network. It's never fucking mine. This is ours.
That's right. So
This is why we connect, brother.
this is
need
my
a
point.
camera on the window. That's
Yeah, we do need a camera on the window. Yeah, he's in there. He's in the
Gary,
booth.
do you want to come sit with me? I can sit on the floor.
don't sit on his knees. His knees are so sharp.
My knees are. I got sensitive knees.
Baba Booey.
Yeah, watch the crosstalk, guys.
But,
So that to say, Grandma, you yourself is like another person who's like, I've seen you give shelter to complete strangers over and over and over and over again. That's just how we met.
That's true.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Like these types of acts of service, you know what I mean, are like that's who you are at your core. And this is why you like we're friends all these years later, right? This is why I clicked with Gary the first time I met him last time I was here. You know what I mean? Like I recognized that immediately in him.
Yeah.
Like there's something inherent to that. Like that is the real version of you. It's like, you know, I know you think you like to joke that you're a piece of shit, Luke, but I know the real you. And I know the real you is the guy who did that thing for his dad. You know what I mean?
Yeah. You also had you out of my cabin
those.
too.
It's
you know?
fun. It's fun to joke about being a piece of shit because we all have a little bit of that in us.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like I talked to Graham earlier about, or Grandma, I should say. Sorry.
Doesn't
I don't know,
matter.
I've never called you Graham in my life.
Me either.
Thank you.
That
for saying
felt-
it
that
right.
felt weird.
No, we're way back.
Yeah, it's weird.
No.
But you know, when I arrived in the studio today, before we got on the camera, I was talking to you about how sometimes my ass is just wet.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It just is. I didn't do anything. I'm just standing there or just sitting there, and all of a sudden I feel like there's a greased up butt cheeks, and I don't know what's wrong with me. Like that is also me. I am a man of God, but I also have like some kind of anal leakage in my 40s and I just can't explain.
It's getting old, man. We're all
I
getting
can't
old.
explain it. Look,
Wet
I'm deeply
naps.
spiritual. And
are incredible.
I feel blessed, but with that blessing comes a little bit of greasy butt cheeks.
You've been talking about fucking nasty ass since I first met you. Don't act like this is something that your 40s cost.
Like I was trying to play it down as a middle-aged man, but you know, you're right. It's probably my morbid obesity that's causing the swass that is just never ending.
Yeah, well, I used to be a piece of shit, so I still am a little. I didn't say it started in my 40s.
There's something amazing about when we were on the road, like with Sparky and Endost back in the day. I remember being in Ontario, wishing that Luke and Danny and everybody were with us, because there was something about being with you guys that was just, it felt so familiar, like being at home. And then there was shit like, you guys were teaching us so much stuff. It's like, we're going to go to this Kroger or whatever gas station in Sault Ste. Marie. It's like, or not gas station, grocery store. It's like, you can't go to the grocery. We're going to go sit in a grocery store parking lot at midnight. It's like, they're open 24 hours. It's like, what the hell? It was like 30 degrees outside. There's like, yeah, you go in and hang out in a grocery store when no one else is there. Hang out by the freezers.
Yep.
Get as cold as you can so you can get back in the hot ass van and try and sleep. And it was
trips.
like, you guys are just doing this out of like a system. And then next thing you know, there's wet nap showers. There's little things. And I remember Balls and Neils was just like, they're like, let's go. Oh, what else are we going to do? Well, let's go find a place to have a shower. So that ended up becoming a part of our thing was you go try and find the free showers everywhere.
Yes.
Which is what you brought up earlier on about the scaring kids in a public pool. Because we went to a lot of public pools, or tried to clean up.
This van full of weird men just rolled up on a public pool. Yeah.
Okay, I don't know if I told this whole story, but I'm going to go real quick.
I think I know the story already.
That's Toledo?
Is it Gary, Indiana?
100%.
Toledo we're in Toledo, staying at. Well, we weren't staying anywhere yet, but everyone needed to have a shower. I remember I was the stinkiest person in. You guys were throwing my shit out.
Only your feet.
Yeah.
Only your feet.
I'm losing socks and shoes. These guys are throwing them out of the van.
Fromage.
And like blanket, everything that my feet touch, they're just like, out, out. And so like I got nothing, and everyone else wants to shower. I don't need to shower, in my mind. We were downtown somewhere, hanging around a bunch of
Definitely
homeless
needed a
people, going to a library to get on the internet to find a pool.
Yes.
And so we go up to a YWCA or whatever it was.
Yeah.
Or it was supposed to be a YMCA, but it was a YWCA.
Yeah, for women. Yeah.
For women. And so everyone's like, yeah, let's just go in there. It's a YMCA. We should be able to get into a public pool.
Yeah.
And I remember, I think it was you and Balls walked up to the door, and there were two ladies about to exit, and they looked at you, and they closed the door, and just like, oh, and ran away. And it was like, I think this is like battered women's shelter stuff. It's like, we're not supposed to be here. Like, isn't it a YMCA? It's YWCA. It's like, so do they have a pool?
Can we
Coming
shower?
to soak my stinky feet in your pool, ladies.
And this is like,
It's like reckless thing.
and they're so confident about it that there's like, oh no, we're just going to go do this. And so then we ended up at this pool, which turned out into be in a really bad area.
Yeah.
And we were definitely the only white people for blocks. And I'm not saying that's why it was bad. It's because it's mostly minorities living in that place.
Poverty stricken.
It was very poverty stricken, and this is the only public pool in the area. And these four guys in a like dirty van, four white guys pull out in the middle of the afternoon where all these kids are swimming in the pool, and we go shower our way in, and those were 10-minute showers. So that's suspect right off the bat. We pay our $3 to get in there, and then I'll just go hang out in the shower for 10 minutes. It's like,
lots of lather, lots of vigorous lathering.
And people often get confused about like when you see a group of men, nobody just immediately thinks band. I've had a lot of different like, reactions. Like I've had people ask us if we were chicken catchers once. I've had people ask us if we were a male bonding group. And I was like, well, kind of, kind of both of those things actually. Not really, but kind of.
Yeah, it's true. It's true.
Nobody ever thinks metal band.
but we are
But a metal
bonding.
band is just a group of male bonding and chicken catchers.
That's right. Yes. Sorry, Niels, I interrupted you. What were you gonna
No,
say?
that's okay. About it, I think because this is your show, but I think I have to make a confession. It's just connected to the
Is this
story.
a Uncle Gramma Storytime exclusive?
It must be.
You're gonna have to put a sticker in there. I'll make it on AI after.
The show before the pool cleaning,
Right.
the bathing, right? We had a show was it downtown Toledo?
It was at Mickey Finn's in Old Hungary.
Ohio?
In
Cleveland?
No, it's Toledo, Ohio. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Anyways, they had these dollar pints like crazy, like $1 American. And I went to town after we played. It's
Right.
like, holy shit, this is $1. And you know how it goes
Yeah.
when you're touring, and it's like $1.
Thirsty.
I got I drank a little bit, and we were all not complaining. We were smelling your slippers, right? You had your slippers, and I think with your blanket, and when we're loading all the gear back in, and finally loading the final thing, we put all like the slippers and his blanket on top, and it was just pure cheese, like cheese,
fermenting,
fromage. sorry to
No, go.
reveal this
Keep-
on your
oh, no.
on your
I-
show,
I
on
am
your
not-
YouTube show, right?
not-
Sorry, Gary.
I
Anyways,
have no shame.
it was on top. I'm drunk,
So good.
and me and Balls are like contemplating here, like, and I was like, just leave the fucking blanket and slippers on top. Let's
And
close
drive
it up.
away.
Grandma's already in the driver's seat. Like Graham and John always drove, it seemed like. And they were just about to go. Everyone's going to someone else's house. We don't know where the hell we're going to stay. And I was like, I left it on time. I'm like, Balls, just leave it. Leave it. And we're like fighting with the door. And Balls like, no, I can't. And then we both, yeah, fuck it, we can't. So we brought the slippers and the blanket back in, but those fucking slippers almost stayed in Ohio.
Yeah.
But the bonus thing about this all is that we did go to the pool and we did force you to take the slippers in
Yes.
and clean them.
I remember before we even got into the pool, their argument had already continued that these things needed to go. And there was a garbage can right there next to the van. And I think Balls just looked right at me and grabbed the blanket and the thing and just walked over, boom, just slammed everything in the garbage. I was like, yeah, fine, that's
You
it.
can't wash that kind of stuff. When it's too far gone, like you can't wash it. It's-
No. So every single like blue collar band who's like listening to this, they have that story. For sure.
everyone
But in Montreal, when we went to Meshuggah, right? Like Troy, it was the middle of the summer, and he's wearing those goddamn dad sandals, right? Troy, I'm sorry. I don't mean to use this opportunity to shit on you.
Yes,
But
Yes, he does.
yeah, I also, kind of. Anyways, so he had the sandals, and they were like on the flight. It was abysmal. Like
he's flying with.
oh my god, the whole plane, and then like nobody could trace it, and it was like you feel like, because he's not right next to you all the time, right? So it's just like you would feel this like aura of this shit, and by the time we were leaving, like Donnie just goes, those are not fucking coming back with us. They're in the closet in the hotel, and it's like, I'm not even opening that door. I'm not even opening that door. He's like, you need to give up on those things.
Yeah, those sandals are humming. Stop it with that. Yeah,
Also, the greatest musician I've ever played with. I'm sorry.
So
he's all right, I guess.
I remember I needed to finish this Toledo story.
Oh, sorry.
Because Neil reminded me of this. He's like, because we were staying at somebody's house. We stayed at one of the bands that we played with. We stayed at their place. And they're like, oh, yeah, we live in Toledo, but it's just down the road. How long did we drive? An hour and some?
Yeah, I can remember.
Like, Toledo's not that big. These guys were like, you are in the really bad southern part of Toledo. We live, like, way over there, like, so far away from here. So we ended up going to this guy's place. And I end up being, like, I'm a very positive person. And I appreciate when somebody gives me a place to stay. I
Both of you are.
put up people over time, like you said. And if somebody puts me up, I am extremely thankful for it. I remember catching so much shit the next day from Niels, and he was laughing so hard after the place that we stayed at. This was basically like worse than a crack house.
Oh.
This place was so dilapidated. I don't think they had done dishes in that kitchen. We couldn't get to the sink because they didn't take their garbage out.
Hoarder level, yeah.
Way worse than that. They actually had so much garbage in their living room that they had cornered it off with sheets about 4 feet away from the wall and made a room inside of a room just not to clean the garbage that was up against the walls.
it was wild.
Fucking
Why?
nice.
I don't know. This was like their jam house, and people supposedly lived in there. I don't know why. So there's a couple couches inside that little area, and then downstairs was this dark, dank, gross, smoked-in jam space. And like just a couple couches and like a couple chairs, and we're all sitting there smoking. Niels doesn't smoke. He's dying. And these guys are showing us around their jam space, and everywhere I went, I was like, oh, this is awesome.
Pumping it up. I was drunk. I was pumping it up with you as well. I was like, why are you guys pumping it up so much? We were just happy we had a place to sleep.
Yes, yeah.
And I was really drunk. He was really high, and we're like, this is like, we're making it sound like we're at
the Hilton.
The Hilton. Ball's like, why are you guys just pumping? It was just terrible. I think we felt like we were coming in. It's like we didn't want to offend
didn't
that they
wanna
already knew that it was trash.
Yeah.
So we reversed it by being super positive and drunk and high.
No,
and I
and you
don't
know what happened?
It was so bad.
You were disgusted, and you had to make it a game for yourself to
That's exactly what it was.
coexist
That's what
with
it
this
got.
nonsense.